Games and Simulation 684 by Matthew, Rebecca, Teresa, Connor, Alyssa, and Mai. Are you a responsible citizen? Play Digizin to find out. Digizin is a competition game where you are earning points to help yourself and friends be smart, safe, and responsible online. In Digizin, there are achievers, where as the player you work to score the highest amount of points in the game. As the player, your goal is to reach Digizin. In order to do this, you need to gather information, analyze your online behavior, and help Joe with cyberbullying. Also in this game, the player is an explorer. As an explorer, you are making decisions about your actions online. You need to decide if you are making appropriate decisions and what happens if you don't make the right choice or decide to help Joe. Your choices help you to explore the game and make it to a Digizin. Within Digizin, the challenges and goals include making the right decisions throughout the game, such as how you can respond and answer to the text, how can you best help Joe, and how can you stay safe online. Your goal throughout the game is that, as a player, you want to be able to not only understand what it means, but also how to apply your knowledge of being a responsible digital citizen. Here we have a video of an overview of playing the Digizin game.
When you begin playing Digizin, you are allowed to customize your avatar. This helps the player to connect the simulation to his or her real-life experiences.
Head to school for the day. Hang out with your mates and listen to what they have to say. Remember, your decisions matter.
So each player has a choice to either leave the audio on and have everything read to them, or they can turn it off reading it themselves. First, the player meets Joe and understands why Joe is being cyberbullied and by whom. Your goal as a player is to support Joe and show that you can be a good digital citizen. After understanding the bullying issue, the player is directed to class to take an online quiz. The results of this quiz will be shared at the end. You are asked to create a username and a password, and it's very important to follow the instructions as you will have to remember the password for later. You can see up here that the password will tell you if you have a weak, a fair, or a strong password. The quiz you are asked to take is interactive. You use the arrows to move the triangle around and the spacebar to hit your answers. For example, there's the black triangle. By hitting the spacebar, I shoot the answer and it comes up correct. You will notice that up here you will get messages. You may choose whether to open or to not open and ignore. If you open, you then have options to either save, forward, or delete. The time down here, at about every minute, there is a new message that pops up as well. So after taking the quiz, you are asked to interact with some of your peers to get the whole story behind the bullying of Joe. So you have a choice as to who you may interact with. I'm going to start with Kim, since she's kind of the leader behind all of this. And as we arrow through her description, we understand that she set up the whole website, thinks it's funny, doesn't understand why everybody is so upset. And then at the end of every character, you have a choice. They ask you a question and you must choose the correct answer, which will help you on points later on. So after meeting with the characters, you are asked to take a second citizen or digital citizen quiz. And once you have taken that, you are presented your final score. There is a possibility of 100 points, showing that you have become a digital citizen. This also shows that your choices and your actions online do matter.
Here are our resources. Thank you.